me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a host. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head. You go down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down, down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go boom.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the
Pull up the morning, bro. We at West End, what's happening? All that. Southside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made me on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
pull up the morning, bro. We at West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up.
Mondays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes and talking about
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the morning, bro. We at Southside, Clayco, so that.
You ain't never been to skate town. On no national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to skate zone, cause it's up in my. I'ma take the girls and meet tomorrow.
bring it, yeah, bring it, songs, bring it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup. as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
The delay of game backs them up 5, first and 15.
Here we go. Tight. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Seahawks first down. First and
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This to little time.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Herbert now. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To number 7, Bucky Irving.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10. That's a 46.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught. Buka. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Lion. Ready.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no game. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
19. 70 Ranger. 60.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ladd McConkey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators are probably scratching their heads. Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points. Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
The 33-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check, Panthers.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here. Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there. Extra point splits the uprights. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 1. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good. For a first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big pickup of 38.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss. He's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Buccaneers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
18, Pioneer! Rig alert! Rig alert! 19 tight. 19 tight.
Second and 14. Throw out wide is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now they'll audible to something else.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead, Walker. Well, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down.
Panther 6, 70 range. Warriors 70.
They'll set up to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8th. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
19 Lions. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19, 18. Pioneer.
Here's second and 8. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Kenneth Walker on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off
kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Turner. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got Turner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And he hooks it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey,
we catch right side. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
It's a gain of 64 yards. That's good.
19 Tiger.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No!
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
it to the 25.
They're on 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back to throw here, Herbert. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Line.
Here's Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Herbert throwing again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting them down.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Bucky Irving, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Alert! Alert! Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. 54 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. Cup 19.
2nd and 6. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. If they want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 54 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
59, 59. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they finally break through on 3rd and goal? Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. It's caught inside the 25. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
46. Seahawks 42.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Seahawks first down.
Back to Walker on first down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Mustang, 60 by 50, just go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Bronco 80, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on. 70 range, 70 range.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll lose a yard.
And that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
Touchdown, Seattle. How about that? Their quarterback, 32 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 4th quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Open man is Ibuka. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Bucs are able to move back in front.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a 1st down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the 4th quarter. Picked up the 1st, stopped the clock, too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
Cup 19, Cup 19, go!
2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning to get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Ready?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
From the gun, it's Walker. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And now an audible here into something else.
70 Rangers, 70 Dragons, 60.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
70, let's go. 18, Rattler, 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Herbert now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 18, 5 in.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run up the middle to Irving. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Set. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Lion. Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh!
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.